Yep, something that we all can't live without. When you're living off the grid, water is a very important resource for a lot of various things. Washing, cleaning, cooking, and washing the dishes, all of that stuff. In this video, I'm going to show you guys some of the more important factors in storing water and why it's important to you. Now, as you can see, there's like 10 bottles of water here stored in our little cubby hole just outside the back door of our little house. There it is. All right, now, most water experts will tell you that it's important that you store at least 3 gallons of water or so for every person that lives in your household. Well, when you're living off the grid, that's not necessarily an easy thing to do. And since Bay likes to drink water, good, clean, osmosis, reverse osmosis water, it is kind of hard sometimes to, have a bunch of quarters to go do that. Fortunately for us, we live in a situation where our friend installed this setup for us in the backyard. Now, this house is built back in the 30s and the plumbing is all wonky and crazy. Right? It's got pipes coming out from here and there and everywhere else. So, Satnam installed this little setup right here where it has a hot and a cold and an extra. And then we went down to the hardware store and we bought this little Y adapter thing to use this potable water hose that runs over here to the bathtub that me and Satnam set up for him because he'd hurt his back a while back and the doctor told him that he needed to soak in the hot water tub. Well, since the house is built way back in the day and it doesn't have a bathtub, the only place we could put it was out here. So we use this for our water collection thing. Right now, over there by the pit, in the little cubby hole, we had 10 bottles. Here, as you can see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 more. So that gives us a total of 18 bottles of water. For me and Bay, that's enough water to keep us going for, about a week or so, right, using the various different methods of what we have. This is an important thing for those of us that are living off the grid. Water is a valuable resource. A lot of times you have to be prepared. You never know what's going to happen, right? And what goes on with things. Everybody's out there doing crazy stuff. Sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. Maybe the water gets turned off because you got to pay the bill. Maybe the neighbors accidentally did something crazy with the backhoe and they dug up the water line and you don't have water for a couple of days. Maybe the city went crazy and turned everybody's water off. Anything is possible these days. So it's very important to be prepared with what you got. Right? This Y adapter thing that we got at the hardware store only cost about $8. And the portable water hose is something that you can get down at the local Home Depot or Lowe's or anywhere else for $4 or $5 more. So for a small investment of around $20, we have a system where we can store water for ourselves since we don't have running water because we live off the grid, right? To keep fresh water going for us. Thank you.